September 16th, 2009. Greetings, special friends. Arr, the druNkwriter. First drink of the day. Oh boy, I've had a certain song running through my head for the last couple months. In honor of the Mets rain delay. Have enough time to do it and maybe give you a little rant. I know you don't look at this channel for rants, but fuck you. You can turn it off if you don't like it. Asante. Those who stay. Alright. Meet the Mets, beat the Mets, step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kitties, bring your wife. Bet you're gonna have the time of your life, cause the Mets are really socking the ball, hitting those homers over the wall. I say east side, west side, everybody's coming down. Meet the METS Mets of New York Town. Hear me telling you. So humble, there's no place like home. Oh boy, it's really sad when you're, well, it's just sad in general to be a Mets fan. My zipper's down. But okay, I should probably level with you. In the horrible absence of, like, existence that has been my last 9 months, I got really into baseball this season for the first time in a long time. I needed something to latch on to help me, you know, kind of recover. And I've been a Mets fan for the vast majority of my adult life since I was 12. Well, for 12 years, since I was 17. Yeah, 17, 16. 1996 was when the pain really began. But this year was the first year I ever got the baseball package for cable. So, and I've had a lot of free time, a limitless amount of free time, and it was around August 6th exactly, I think, when I began to score every Mets game that I watched. And I had to learn how to score again, and, you know, I've scored every game since then. Some of them I've had to score even on the radio. Now, for those of you who don't know, it's pathetic and sad when you score a game that you actually go to. It's unthinkably pathetic and sad when you score a game that you watch on TV, and it is impossibly pathetic and sad to score a game that you have to listen to on the radio. But I got really into scoring the games, and I started, you know, collecting little news stories and stuff, because this season has been the most unthinkably catastrophic, horrible fucking mess that I have ever seen in professional sports. I'm not a big sports guy apart from baseball and boxing, but out of the 12-13 years of seeing the Mets find new ways to lose every single fucking year, although I was alive for '86, I was not a baseball fan, and I certainly wasn't a Mets fan. That was the last time we won the World Series, which, you know, according to my calendar, was 23 years ago! Anyway, so on top of getting really obsessed with the Mets and everything, scoring the games, making this little scrapbook of the horror that I've witnessed. For those of you who don't know, the Mets, I did a chart, actually, of our 25-man roster sorted by salary, and then who went on the DL, when and why, and if they were expected to return. 14 people, the top of our lineup, including the top of our lineup, $90 million of our players have been on the DL for the majority of the season, disabled with, you know, everything from hamstrings. We got like 4 hamstrings, broken thumbs, torn thumb ligaments, fractured pinkies, torn quadriceps, you know, blah, 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 blah. $90 million is enough money to field two decent professional baseball teams. The Florida Marlins, for instance, their entire salary is $40 million. We are the second highest paid team in Major League Baseball, clocking in at $145 million. God damn, you want to talk about a reason to drink. $145 million, second only to our our sister team. out in the Bronx. You might have heard them called. They're called the New York Yankees, and they're going to go on to win the World Series this year. Anyway, so it's been a very, very painful season to watch, and as my obsession with watching this catastrophe got deeper and deeper, I began to listen to New York sports radio, 66 WFAN, The Fan, and after 5 days of listening to this shit non-stop, it's, call-in sports radio, I realized that I was totally obsessed with it, and it disturbed me because I couldn't figure out why. Almost the instant I realized that what had happened to me, I figured it out. I was looking for someone to tell me how a season like this can happen and what the fuck we're going to do to make sure it doesn't happen next season. And the news, just like always with the Mets, is universally bad, even about next season. They say there's always next season. Well, maybe not for us. The Wilpons, the family that owns our team, lost a lot of money to Bernie Madoff. And it looks like they're trying to pare down the roster, and we're locked into all these contracts with all these players with chronic injuries. It looks like, no one's going to come back. We got blah, blah, blah. It's a disaster, disaster, disaster. But being a Mets fan in Las Vegas, maybe this would be part one. Maybe this would be part one, because